Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Car Audio Q&A. I'm Allyn.
And I'm Brenden.
And I know I've heard a lot of people saying, where has everybody been? As you can see, it's been a while. I grew a beard. And
Allyn's first beard.
Yeah, my first beard. It's always been a little scruffy, but now I'm just seeing what happens. But basically we weren't around because we were in the middle of a move. And we pretty much just got set up at our new facility. And so I'm gonna kind of just give you a quick tour of our installation bay. It's not done yet. We still gotta have ourselves a wood room build out, but at least we'll give you an idea of kind of what we're working with now.
Yeah.
So check it out. So over here, kind of against that wall, you'll see where all the toolboxes are and stuff. It's not quite organized yet, but we're gonna have a big wood room come off that wall to approximately where Brenden is standing. It will be about 8-9 feet tall, be about as wide as that wall and coming out to about where he's at. So we'll have a ton of room to do some fabrication and do some cool stuff. We got some really cool racks that are already in place, and at first we didn't really like them, but then once we kind of got it set up, it's like, oh cool, we can put door panels on there, we can put car parts, we can keep all the customers' parts secure and safe from getting scratched. We got some more racking area over here. There's the big roll-up door, which is a hell of a lot bigger than our old roll-up door. We got a little receiving station here for the install bay. Our little board so we can listen to some music. Some more racks and drawers and storage over here. So I'll step back. You can see it's quite a bit bigger than what we had before, which is pretty cool. So we're excited, and as you can see up there, we have air conditioning. So during the summer months in California here, we won't be dying. And we have a little bit better lighting than we had before, so that will help out quite a bit. But anyway, let's get started on some questions and answers, and we look forward to seeing you more often on these videos. Peace. All right, cool. So now that we kind of gave you a little bit of a explanation as to where we are at and a little bit of a shop tour of the shop that's almost done, we're going to get started on our first question. And our first question is from Don Smalley, it looks like. Hi, I bought an Alpine CDE W235BT. I installed all the wires, but it's not keeping any memory. Any help would be appreciated. It looks like there was a couple of responses on Facebook to you to obviously check your yellow wire, which is your constant power, and of course that one does need to have 12 volts in order for it to retain its memory. However, I have seen, and of course I don't know what kind of vehicle you have, but I have seen on some particular harnesses that the yellow wire and the red wire, although you would think to hook up yellow to yellow, red to red, in fact if you actually take a multimeter test light and actually test it, they're actually backwards. So yellow is actually acting as a switched power and red is actually acting as constant. I'm not sure as to why it's like that. I believe it's just because certain vehicles, obviously some of these manufacturers make these harnesses that plug in and work on tons of cars, but one or two particular vehicles could have a wire that's pinned, harness that's pinned out different. So that's what I would check, is grab a multimeter or a test light with the key off, check that yellow wire and see if you've got a 12 volt constant. If you don't have anything there, while you're there, check the red wire and see if that has 12 volts. And then obviously, depending on what your results are, turn the key on, check those wires and see what kind of power you're getting with the key turned on. I think that should help you at least figure out what the problem is. Those could just be flip-flop based off that type of harness, or you actually may not be getting any power. Hard for me to say without looking at the vehicle, but that would be definitely something I would suggest checking. So once again, Allyn with Sonic Electronics, and now that we're actually in our new home, you'll be seeing a lot more of these Q&A videos coming at you. See you later.